In this session, I'm going to speak about the clock-it notifications and the various types of notifications that we have. And I will also quickly run them on the demo so you can see the various types of notifications that we support and how you can use them and know every time your employees clock in and clock out. We have about 26 different types of notifications, and I'm going to jump right in. And before I do, these notifications are sent on the mobile apps for the admins and the managers. We also send out these notifications based on your settings for your employees. We also support notifications on Microsoft Teams, Slack, and the browser. There are a limited set of notifications that are used for emails also, and I will show that on the screen. To access your notification settings, once you log into your account, you will be able to see them under company and manage notifications, and that's over here. And once you're in, these are the various notifications that we have. We have disabled some of them for email. The whole sole purpose being that assume that you have about 1,500 users getting about 1,500 emails for every time a user clocks in and out. Does not make sense. And for this reason, we have disabled a couple of email notifications. But the other notifications are for the web, and this are for the web browser, the mobile, and Slack and Teams. So when you look at your notifications, I will take this as an example, notify about clock in and clock out. This basically is to know when your employee clocks in and clocks out, and you can set which channel you want to send the notification to. So for this demo, it's set as general, and I can test these notifications under the test notifications bar. And there are three settings available over here. These settings basically mean notify the admin, notify the manager, and notify the user themselves about the clock in and clock out. Now, let me show you how these notifications look on the device. I have my iPhone, and it works perfectly for Android devices as well. So I'm just recording the screen so that you can look at the notification. So let's say I would like to test the admin notifications. When I click on admin test, it says that the notification has been fired, and I can see that the test notification has come into the account. And when it says the test notifications, it says the person who reports to the manager has clocked in for using the web at 12:10. I can click on the notification and it opens up inside the Clockit app. And that's the way you can see which of your users has clocked in and out. We also have the attendance audit, which basically shows all the users that have clocked in and out. And you can see that. So the test that I did right now was for the admin test. Let's say I do clock in and clock out, and this is on my account. If I punch in, again, it says that Basil, who reports to Tony Stark, has clocked in from the web, and here it is. So if I refresh the screen, you will be able to see that I've clocked in using the web, and it has been updated in the mobile app. Now, this attendance audit is available for both the admins and the managers, and they can log into the mobile app to see the who's clocked in and who's clocked out. Let's look at the other kind of notifications that we have. We have a notify late clock in. So if a user is more than 5 minutes delayed from the clock in time, as per the schedule that you set for them, you can set those values in here, and it would notify them for a late clock in. We have the similar settings for the early clock in, and then we have a reminder, which a lot of our users use. And this is 10 minutes before the shift starts and 10 minutes after, in case the clock in has not been registered. We do have the reminder to clock out. So basically it tells them that the shift is coming to end and they need to clock out. We have the early clock out, which tells if an employee is leaving early. Notify absence is another popular one. So basically if the employee has not clocked in for more than 30 minutes after their shift start, we can notify the admins, and the managers. And this 30 minutes can be updated as per your company policy. We have the notify late clock out, which is the same as the previous one, but over here it says if they are clocking out late. And then we have notify the vacation and leaves. Now, this is a good one. Every time an employee applies for a vacation or a PTO, we send the notifications out, and this is available on email, web, Slack, and Teams, and also the mobile apps. So if an employee applies for a vacation, we send out a notification to the manager and the admins. When the user approves the vacation, then we do notify the employee that they have their vacation and PTO has been approved. And in case they cancel the leave request, we also notify the admins and the managers. And then we have the business travel, which is basically if you have to travel to some location and it's been approved by the company. So we have notifications for those. Again, for apply, approve, and an unapprove. And then we have the notifications for the correction request, which is basically manual time. If an employee raises a request to correct their time in case they forgot to clock in, clock out, or they would like to change their time for whatever reason, we notify the managers and the admin. And we can also notify the users once they approve, or once their correction request is approved or unapproved. And then coming to the end of the list, we have something known as the Daily Digest, which is an email which we sent out to the managers and the admin telling them about their clock in, clock out time for their entire team. So you can very easily see which users are approaching overtime, which users have forgotten to clock out. This is sent at the end of the day. And then we have the last set of notifications, which are for the device settings. So basically, these are if you use a biometric device, which has facial recognition, RFID, and fingerprint as your primary terminal to collect the user's attendance, then every time this device goes offline or it comes back online, we have notifications for these as well. So these are the different notifications that we have within Clockit, and you can set them up, you can configure them in such a way that you get notified every time employees are coming in, leaving, apply for PTO or not, and for manual time. These notifications are really powerful. You can tweak them in a way that suits your business purpose and always be updated with which employees are clocking in and clocking out. We have the attendance audit. So every time you receive a notification, you can obviously log into your Clockit account, and you can see the clock in, clock out time in real time. And this data is available on all the reports as well. So that's all that I have for the notifications right now. Follow me on LinkedIn for more updates on Clockit, and that's about it. Thank you.